Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I am doing a review on the Age Perfect Radiant Serum Foundation, the Radiant Concealer, and the Radiant Satin Blush that they just came out with. I ordered mine last week off of L'Oreal. Oh no, I actually saw it on L'Oreal, but for some reason I couldn't order it from L'Oreal's website. I don't know what was going on, but I found it at Walgreens, so I ordered it from Walgreens website, but I couldn't find it in any Walgreens stores, so I'm not sure if they just don't have it in Walgreens stores yet or not. But all three of them, I couldn't find any of them in the store, so I ordered all three of them offline. The Radiant Satin Blush is formulated with Camilla oil for instant luminous color that does not cake or dry. It enhances the look of cheeks and gives skin a natural, healthy glow. I got the color 410 Rosewood. Okay, so now for the Radiant Concealer. It says, illuminate and hydrate mature skin with Age Perfect by L'Oreal Paris Cosmetics Radiant Concealer. Formulated with hydrating serum and glycerin to illuminate and hydrate mature skin, a brightening under-eye concealer, Age Perfect Concealer will minimize imperfections and dark circles for luminous skin. I got the shade 220 Ivory Beige. If yours close to my skin color, way too dark. Don't get that one. I'm not sure. I'm shopping online. That's just the way it works. So this is $12.99, and the hold on. And the foundation is $15.99. And then the blush is $12.99, also same as the concealer. So if you want to see me trying these on and my thoughts on them as I try them on, just keep watching. Okay, so naked faced. I am going to start off, obviously, with the Serum Foundation. I am in the shade Natural Buff, shade 40. So I'm going to do half my face with the Beauty Blender and then the other half with a brush. I normally don't use a brush because it tends to not work well with my skin, everything I use a Beauty Blender for, but for the sake of the video, I'm going to use a Beauty Blender on half and then a brush on the other half. So I'm going to just dot this over my face. And the first side I'll do the Beauty Blender. It actually has coverage, which I didn't think. Oh, I went on the side. Oh my goodness, I gotta wipe that off. Okay, so half. Okay. It actually looks like it's sitting really well on the skin. I am taking it under my eye a little bit just to see how much coverage it does have, which it looks like a pretty good amount. See, it covers up my dark circles a little bit. It is kind of sinking into the lines in my forehead. Not really under my eye though. I guess the lines in my forehead are just really deep. Okay, now the other side I am going to dot all over the face again. And then use the brush. Okay, I definitely think that the side with the Beauty Blender just sits better on the skin. It like sinks into the skin a lot better. This I'm gonna kind of push in and try to even it out. I see a little bit of brush strokes. But it does look like it's sitting really well on the skin. I actually really do like it. You can see how it did cover up a little bit under my eyes. So it definitely does have coverage, which I didn't think it was going to be too much because it's a serum foundation. So I was thinking more like a tinted moisturizer. So now I am going to go in with this concealer. I got shade 225 in Ivory Beige. Oh, that looks way too dark for me. But we'll go with it anyway. Okay, I'm gonna blend this out with the Beauty Blender because it's just not sitting well with just the brush. Okay, so it's definitely not light enough, but that's okay. It still did cover, I can still see some of my dark circles under there, but it's not too bad. I definitely normally use a color corrector, like something orange, to put under there to completely cancel them out. But I wanted to see how the coverage was so far without that. So I'm going to go finish up the rest of my makeup and then come back and talk about the blush. Also, before I powder or anything, I wanted to say it is sticking to a couple of dry patches, like right in between my eyes, right on the tip of my nose, and then on this cheek I can see that it is clinging to those dry patches that I have. But it looks like once I blended it out more on my forehead that it's not really sinking into the lines like I thought it was, and it's not underneath my eyes with the concealer or with the foundation. Okay, so I am finished the rest of my makeup besides the blush I'm about to do, but I did powder my face, and I think that may have even accentuated some of the little dry spots a lot more than it was beforehand. But I am going to try a moisturizing primer tomorrow to see if that helps with anything with the dry spots. It is sinking into the lines of my forehead, which I'm not super excited about. Other than that, I like it. The concealer, it was definitely too dark for me, but it's not sinking into the lines underneath of my eyes. It did have pretty decent coverage. I didn't expect it to be a lot. I mean, a serum foundation doesn't... This is probably like a light to medium coverage. You can still see my wonderful pink pimple hanging out down there. But we're going to do the blush now, and this is 410 Rosewood. Okay, so I'm going to swatch it for you now. It feels really smooth, actually. Can you see? It's like a pretty rosy, obviously rosewood, a pretty rosy color. It is really smooth, like swatching it feels very silky. I like it. So I'm going to put it on my face. I'm going to use the Morphe JH06 to put on. Oh, it doesn't look like it's picking up much. Oh my gosh, I'm throwing stuff. Okay, I definitely think that looks really pretty. I like that. And it's not patchy or anything. It went on really smooth. It definitely feels really silky when it goes on. I like that. Okay, so now we are going to, I'm going to set my face, but I'm going to see how long all of this lasts. I'm just using a setting spray, not like an extended wear setting spray, which I don't really find to work anyway. But I'm going to set my face, and then I will do a couple check-ins probably in a couple hours, and then at the end of the night to see how well everything's wearing, the concealer, the blush, and the foundation, and I will check in a little bit. Oh, I just set my face. You can see it's all nice and shiny and wet, but it is 9:30 in the morning, so when I do my check-ins, you'll know what time it is and how long it's been. Okay, so it is around 2 o'clock, so I've had this on for about 4.5 hours, almost 5 hours. And it's completely kind of broken up around my chin and onto my upper lip and my nose. It's a very patchy on my nose and in between my eyebrows, and it's definitely sticking to the dry patches and the places that it still is. I mean, it looks good on my cheeks still, but definitely sunken into the lines on my forehead. I love the blush. I think the blush is great, but not really sure about the concealer either. I think that's doing okay, but I am not really happy with the serum. I mean, it's like all broken up right in here, all around my mouth. I think I am going to wash it off, and I am going to put it on with a primer underneath of it and see how that works for the rest of the day. So I will be back and check in a little bit. So now that I took it all off, so if the rest of my makeup's all messed up, it's because I just half washed my face. So I took it all off. Now I'm going to we're going to try it again. And I'm going to put a hydrating primer on my face, which I am going to use the Toothpaste Hangover primer. feel like this one's really moisturizing, so I'm going to put this everywhere. And then let that sink in for a second. And then see how it sits on the skin after having it moisturized and hydrated from the primer. Since I didn't do a primer last time, all I did was a moisturizer. So we'll see if that helps any. I am just going to use a beauty blender this time to put it on. Okay, so now I'm done with that. I think that that helped a lot. Like, I really do think that that made everything so much better. I guess your skin just needs to be really hydrated underneath of it. I kind of didn't think that it needed that, since it's considered a hydrating foundation serum. I thought it would kind of take care of all that, but I guess not, which is okay. And I'm not seeing it stick to any dry patches. It hasn't sunken into the lines in my forehead yet. So I think I am just going to leave that. I'm not going to put anything else on my face, any bronzer, anything. I am just going to leave it like that. And it is, hold on, let me check what time it is. It is 2:30. So I'm going to check back in before I go to sleep tonight and let you know how that wore. I'm not going to put any powder or anything on. I am just going to let it be and see what it looks like in a couple hours. So I'll check in soon. I'm going to say that I think that the coverage is pretty good. I'd say medium, because I have a pimple down here, and that all the redness of the pimple is gone, and I have two up here which you can still kind of see, but I mean, the redness in my cheeks and on my nose and on my forehead, on my chin that I just had, that's all gone. So I think the coverage is pretty good, especially for a lightweight foundation like this one. Okay, I'll check in a little bit. Hey guys, so it's the end of the night. Well, not really. It's 5:30, but I have had this on for about 3 hours now, and it is broken apart all around my mouth, all on my nose, in between my eyebrows. It's like completely gone. I don't know if you can see that. And it's sunken into all the fine lines, all those big lines on my forehead. I really wanted to like this. Like, I really wanted to like this. And I'm not sure that I do. I don't think I do. It's good to, like, you know, something real quick to put on real fast and run out to the grocery store, or something that you only need it for like 2 or 3 hours. I think it would be good, but I thought that it was going to be better when it's, you know, geared toward dry, mature skin. I don't know. I'm going to try again tomorrow. I'm going to try it a couple different ways. If I find a way that does work, I'll make sure to put it down below. But as of right now, I don't think I would recommend this. But like I said, if you wanted it for something real quick, run out to the store and come back, I'd say it's okay. I don't know if it's really even worth the money for that, because there's other products that I think are probably better. But I hope that this helped, and I will see you in the next video.